Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
The next comic is probably the sickest fuck you'll see tonight, and I love him for it.
That's one of my favorites. He is a man who is a Shaolin master of the dark arts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Master.
Well, this guy's one of my personal favorites. He's very warm, very lovable, very sweet, very giving. The guy's been one of my friends since I started out this business, and he consistently brings something new to the table every fucking week. You gotta admire that kind of dedication.
He's a man who has never been to any contest. He's one of my favorites. Give one. Come on. Yo, guys, this next comedian, are you saying the clean comedy, squeaky clean?
This guy also helped me get kicked out of another venue that
That's one of the more interesting comedy podcasts in the area. The JoshCast. Check it out sometime.
The best show on the internet, Mr. Motherfucking Josh Jack Boo!
The Jack turns into the social media world.
Oh, no. JoshCast episode 194 is pre-recorded in the JoshCast studios, which is my parents' basement in Northeast Mayfair, Philadelphia. Hey folks, welcome to another episode. I always say that, like you don't know what you're listening to. For the one or two, maybe if I'm lucky, 3 or 4 people who might listen to this, who stumble upon this. That's right, lots of stuff going on before we jump into the topical news. I have some thoughts I want to get off my chest, or my man boobs. Yesterday I was listening to the Howard Stern show, and he had Maury Povich on, and Howard asked Maury, he said, why do you think your ratings were so high? What is it about you that other hosts and DNA tests, how come yours was the most successful? And Maury gave himself a compliment. He pretty much said, well, you know, Howard, I think there's just something about me and my personality, the way to interact with my guests. First of all, Maury doesn't do anything. He sits there with his legs folded, with his stupid reading glasses, and his stupid cue cards, and all he does is bring crazy black people on his show and let them behave like wild niggers, pretty much. Now, I know you're like, oh my god, you know, I can't believe you just said that, I'm not going to listen to this show anymore. Well, if you don't want to listen because of that, fine, but wouldn't that be great if I started getting listeners because I used that word? And then all of a sudden, I stopped, I pulled the Howard Stern and said, yeah, I want to clean up my act, and then people stop listening to my show? That'd be great, right? No, but seriously though, I don't know how they find these people. Like, do they drive around in the hood, like in bad neighborhoods, and see like 2 black people arguing, a woman and a guy, and she's like, you want to pay child support, motherfucker? And he's like, no, that's not my kid. And the producer goes, excuse me, but I couldn't overhear your conversation. I'm a producer for the Maury Povich show. Did you just say that he might not be the father? And they're like, yeah. How would you like to be a guest on the Maury Povich? Like, where does he find these? I know they call in, but I was listening to that yesterday, and you know, I gotta say, every single date I've ever had, every single girl has pretty much let me know they're not gonna fuck me in some way. Either they say, you know, I'm not gonna have sex with you unless we're in a relationship, or, you know, unless you take me out on 10 dates, or you take me out to Red Lobster, you know, something very high maintenance and time consuming. But these girls come on the show and they have sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5. One girl tested 2 guys. They always make the guy the bad guy, and you know, she comes out and goes, Maury, I'm 150% sure he's the baby's father, right? And everyone's clapping, especially all the women. Yeah, look at his ear. You can tell right here by his ear. So of course she tests the guy. He's not the father. She brings another guy on the show because she was so positive the first time he wasn't the father. And I'm thinking, how many guys do you fuck around the same menstrual cycle? Do you put an ad up on Craigslist, or do you put a picture up, or, you know, a flyer in the neighborhood? hey, come inside me, I'm on my period or something. Unbelievable. But also in the interview with Howard Stern, they were talking about the fat babies. South Park did a parody of fat babies. You know, the babies used to come on. Fat babies sounds like a funny title, doesn't it? It's pretty sad. But these mothers who are just stupid, who overfeed their kids, like my mother does with us, buying their son cakes. It's like, can't you lock that fucking thing in a cage? I mean, your baby's going wild. He's like Babyzilla. He's like 400 pounds. Just slamming around the supermarket. Can't you just lock that thing up and go, hey, you're going to have apples today? And he's like, no apples. Sorry. It's really ridiculous. Then today, Howard, and I'm sorry to keep talking about the Howard Stern show, but he had on Meghan Trainor. If you don't know who she is, she does that stupid song, I'm all about that bass. She's some fat white girl, and she talks like a wigger, pretty much. You know, the whole interview, Howard's like, yeah, how'd you come up with the song? She's like, well, I was talking to my mother, and my mother said, baby, when you gonna fall in love? And I said, I know. Is he out there? And I'm like, I want to fucking go through the radio and choke this bitch. Like, did you grow up in can you please explain, did you grow up in a black neighborhood, or is it because you're fat, you only have sex with black guys? I know this podcast is racist, but it's just that I never heard a white girl try so hard. And she was just, her songs are okay. She has a nice singing voice, but I hate her actual real voice. And she actually attacks skinny girls in a song, those skinny bitches, which I think is funny, because it's like, you know, now fat girls are going after skinny girls, which I think is hilarious, because even though I like some junk in the trunk, you can't be fat and out of shape like me and sit there and make fun of skinny people. Unless somebody's anorexic and you can see their bones or something, then maybe. But anyways, let's jump over to see if there's what's going on in the topical or not news. I started yapping recently for my episodes. Lots of things going on in the primary. Bernie Sanders protected in West Virginia. Also, Donald Trump wins something. You know, it's all over the place. Ryan Gosling lets a woman give him a lap dance. Oh my god, a guy let a woman do something sexual? Oh no, I can't believe that. Like, really? Burger King rolls out a new Whopper collection. Big King Whopper Dog. So they merged a Whopper with a hot dog. Burger King is trying way too hard. I don't like Burger King. And every single time I go, if you want to add more racism to this segment, every single time I've been in the Burger King, it's all black people that work there. And it's the worst service ever. I'm sorry, but seriously, it's the truth. A man taking selfie destroys a priceless 126-year-old object. Oh, it's a statue. Why this guy was taking a selfie, he smashed the statue. He's in trouble. Man makes repulsive find inside of his grandson's Dr. Pepper bottle. So, what did he find in there? I'll get the answer for you very shortly. It was a beady-eyed dead rat, about 3 inches, with a doctor tail. Yeah, so, I don't know how that happened, but I guess in the factory, someone was having a slow day. Mom writes letter to Target shopper who shamed her, I guess, for breastfeeding. Breastfeeding in public is a very controversial issue. Who's got a problem with titties? I don't know. Woman says she faked cancer to support a heroin habit. It's a fat black lady. She's crying. She looks like she feels bad, but she also like she's addicted to heroin. So heroin, whatever that word is. Lots of stuff seems to be going on. Ozzy moves back into the family home and Sharon moves out. I'm going to do my Ozzy impression. We finally got a divorce. Ozzy! Okay, that's enough. That's terrible. Gene Simmons called Prince's death pathetic. His hair is awful. Server forgets to delete profane donor receipt. So this goes viral. If you want to go viral and you're working in the restaurant industry, just write something racist on the receipt. That's what I'm going to do, folks, to get famous. I'm going to work in a restaurant, write the N-word down, and I'm going to be a hoot after I get shot. What did he write? Diners had a renowned Chinese food chef, Peter Chang's Arlington restaurant, was shocked when he got their bill Saturday night. It was not the price. It's what they wrote on their $114 bill. The men who hail from the Richmond area asked that their names not be used in the story. One wrote, I'm a plaid asshole and I have a small penis. So I understand, I guess they wrote that on there. and they forgot to take it off. But why weren't you right there in the first place? I don't get it. So, yeah, that's going on. So, like I said, the restaurant industry is very silly. Lots of things going on. Like I said, I'm going to become famous, folks. I'm going to do it. Man arrested after woman's body was found in a trash can. So he put it in the most obvious place ever. You figure he'd be more creative. Put it in a sewer, put it in a waste bucket. He just put it right out there. Right out there on trash day, folks, for everyone to dispose. Uber shutting down operations in this major U.S. city. Alright, that's not news. Hopefully edit that out. UFC owners are talking about selling the company. Every time I'm on Facebook, everyone keeps talking about Conor McGregor. I don't understand. This guy just retired and everyone's talking about him. Who is he? Speaking of people we don't know, who am I? Well, folks, this is just one segment for the show. I know you're listening to this like, man, this is awful. I know. But we got more awfulness to come, more topical news and odd news. I don't know if we're going to have a guest for this show. It's planned out every other day. Possible sober drunk commentary, bits, and much more. So keep listening to find out what happens next. It's your favorite podcast show that you don't listen to. It's the first and worst podcast in Philadelphia. It is the most... we get it.
Hi, Crisis Intervention. This is Carolyn. How may I help you?
Yeah, hi, my name's John.
Excuse me?
Hi, my name's John.
Yes?
And I'm having problems lately. And I'm afraid that I might, I'm thinking about it.
Can you tell me where you are?
Yeah, I'm in my house right now. Yeah, but I'm having, serious problems lately.
Mm-hmm.
I might even be convicted soon.
Okay.
Because they caught me with a 10-year-old boy.
Okay.
In my house.
Mm-hmm.
And the parents were concerned, because I work in a school.
Okay.
And this kid needed help with his homework, and the parents, were suspecting me of sexually assaulting him.
Mm-hmm.
And they I just got out of court. I'm guilty, because for sexual assault of a minor.
Mm-hmm.
They found stains in my bed.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to get, fucked in the ass or be someone's bitch. I'd rather kill myself than do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to go there and get beaten and raped every day. I'd rather just, end it now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I need some advice, some...
Well, if you feel like you're going to hurt yourself, you can always go to a crisis response center.
But I'm going to be convicted soon.
Right, but there's nothing I can do about if you're going to be convicted. If there's nothing the suicide line can do but direct you to a mental health crisis center to see if they hospitalize you, but that's going to be there. That's going to be a consequence of your behavior, whatever that was. So the mental health system is not going to be able to save you from going there.
These damn kids and their soft skin, and their pretty smiles. It's not my fault. That's how.
Yeah, it is your fault because you're a grown man. And when
that's how God made me.
What?
That's how God made me. It's not my fault.
That?
That's how I was born.
God gave you the will of choice. You have made some bad choices in your life.
But I'm depressed. You're not supposed to be talking to me like this.
Let me tell you something. You want to go to the crisis center?
Because you're not supposed to be talking to me like this.
Right, but if you're very depressed, you can go to a crisis center.
Yeah, but you don't tell me it's my fault and everything.
What do you mean? You have to take responsibility.
But it doesn't matter. If someone calls here and they're upset, you're not supposed to be yelling at them saying it's your fault and all this stuff.
Tell me how to do my job, sir.
Because if people gonna...
And let me say this.
If people going to kill themselves, you don't got no right to tell them it's their fault. I'll tell you something, because I'll hang myself right now over the phone, lady.
All right, special JoshCast segment here at the Crooked Eye Brewery in the Jack Rape Mobile. How do we call it?
What do we call it? The Jack Mobile?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to sit in this thing.
Oh, no. All right, Brian Lichter and Goat. Special guest here on the show.
Which one's special? Both of us?
Yeah. You're special, too, even though you only do it about once a month. I can see you in the mirror.
I only do it about once a month.
You only do the show once a month.
It's your fault.
No, I would do it more, but you get here late.
Oh, the podcast?
You just got to say I want to record, and I'll be here.
Okay, I'll do that next time.
I don't know why the
It doesn't matter. It's once a month. It's
why
fine.
do we fight over this constantly?
We're not fighting over anything.
Whatever. It feels like a fight.
Are you guys hot in here? You could roll the windows down.
Yeah, it is
No,
hot.
You have to roll it down. It's not an electric
Do you
car.
have an air freshener in
Roll
here?
it down.
Is that what's making you nauseous? The air
What?
freshener?
The air fresh? I didn't even know
What do you have in here?
I don't have any air freshener.
Oh.
It's
do you
my,
smell?
Your mom?
it's my Cuban
Cuban
sweat. I guess you can say my
See?
half Cuban sweat.
Told you.
That's what you said before the show. So
You're
I
guilty?
yeah,
Why
I
have
believe
you done that?
Josh, I think it's funny because I think you think the whole world hates you.
No, that's me.
Don't you feel that way too,
that's
Brian?
good.
Don't you
Do you
think?
feel that
Don't
way?
you think sometimes the world's out to get you?
But you're likable.
Yes, you
To be
do.
honest, I think that sometimes.
I think
but in
Brian.
general-
I think Brian. You start
You have a
confrontations.
persecution complex?
I think the more likely people just don't know who the fuck I am.
That you're
There's-
But Brian,
there's
More
more
like
like
you mean?
no, like they literally nobody's gonna hate me in the Philly comedy scene because I'm not a person that goes to open mics often. So why are they gonna remember me if I did one set?
They remember
It was
you, Brian.
memorable.
Yeah.
Like, where's that guy, man?
So you sometimes you get you create confrontations that aren't there. That's
Does
why
he
I think-
really?
That's why I think you're. That's
When
why I
does he
think
do
you
that?
think the world's
Do
out to
you,
get
do you think I create confrontation?
You don't create them on the mode, but I mean, like you blow something up. You know what I mean? Like you're like nothing will happen.
Let's
and
hear
then
it.
When did
Let's
this
hear
happen?
the example.
First of
Okay.
all, let me interrupt.
He
this
won't let-
podcast.
he won't let me
What's wrong with
talk.
Josh's eyes tonight? You can't see this, but Josh is constantly blinking one of his eyes, like closing while he's talking. Have you noticed?
I don't know.
You have
Maybe I
contacts?
have lots of dust. I live in my parents' basement.
Okay. All right. Sorry to interrupt. Let's go back to.
Oh,
Brian.
that was worth it. Great host.
I'm not the host. I'm the special
You're
guest.
the co-host.
Yeah, there's a radio station down here.
I want
I
an
feel
ex-
like we should borrow their studio before we do the
Why
open
can't
Let's
mic.
go like that. I want the confrontation example.
Okay,
When he started
yeah.
somebody.
So-
Go back to that.
He's gonna cite something from
you know
like 2
something?
years ago.
Do you know what he's
Yeah.
gonna say?
So years ago,
years ago,
we were
Ooh.
we're having a
Bad
conference.
boy
Like
comedy.
okay, so how about this? Last
boy.
time I said you want to do the podcast, you said to get up early for work. I didn't get mad. It's okay, fine. And then you messaged me like
Wow.
you messaged me
Holy
like 3
shit.
times. You were like, "I'm so sorry. I promise I'll do it." I was like, "Dude, it's I get it. You have to
really
get up for
do
work."
that?
Well, you messaged me once, and then when we had a conversation, you brought it up again at least twice, and I'm like, "It's no conflict. You have to get up early." I'm not going to say no. You're going to be late for work. It's fine.
I'm the most controversial person. in
You're not
comedy.
you're not confrontational.
I like to call
Because
you the bad boy.
I
Bad boy Brian.
apologize.
No,
I had to
no,
go to
no.
work early.
you didn't
That
do
means
anything
I'm an
wrong.
asshole.
I pretty
No,
much say that now.
you didn't do it.
I
You didn't do anything wrong. But I'm saying that's my example of you creating conflict.
That's not conflict. That's
Conflict.
weird. That's horrible. Example.
Really?
Yeah.
That was like personal. Yeah, that was me maybe making a too big.
But I'm
a
saying
deal.
you were paranoid that I was upset about it. Is my whole point. Right? You thought I was like let down. Like, oh, you didn't do my show. What are you taking your job seriously?
Nobody wants
Oh,
to
what
let
do you
you
got?
down,
Bills
Josh.
to pay.
I think that's the main thing.
Oh,
You're
I didn't
missing
know
it.
you were trying to do a show. I thought you were just trying to like hang out at.
But in general, you
Manic
thought
or
I was upset
something.
about it. I told you. I said no,
You
dude.
think
I
he
didn't get
was coming on
upset.
to you in a gay way, maybe.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't.
He wants.
I don't know.
Did you say you want to take me to a gay bar? Did you say that?
That's fun. Have you ever been?
I
to a
don't
gay
know
bar?
any.
I've been to a gay bar
be
once.
honest.
Want to go?
I went to a gay bar once and there's no
My
hot
gay
chicks
friend
there.
took me.
I
There's
went.
no hot chick.
I went to
That's not
Woody's.
true. There's
Well,
some
no,
hot
listen.
honest, that
lesbians.
is kind of
There
surprising.
I
were
went.
any hot
Your
lesbians?
timing is awful. Okay.
What do you mean?
Are you talking over
Whoa.
me?
Well,
Who are you
that's what
talking about?
conversations were.
Him?
But not over the person.
Well, you know,
I talk, you talk.
You made your point. You repeated it. And I
Okay,
said,
well, go. Tell me
You've
about
never
it.
seen hot lesbians at a gay bar?
No. I went there once on a Sunday night. Maybe that's why.
Sunday.
But here's what happened. It was
what that
spontaneous.
means.
It was spontaneous. I ran to these college kids. They're like, "We're going to Woody's,"
Oh, is that your gate? All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
and I went to Woody's with them, and it was all trans and gays, which is a gay club. Makes sense. But there was no hot chicks
Did you
there.
get blown?
there's-
Or anything?
No, I didn't ask
Did
that.
you get hit on?
No, they looked at me like I was the fat chick. Look at me.
Some gay people like fat.
You know,
Those
that
chubby
is
chasers.
weird. Girls don't care as much about a guy's weight as other guys do.
Yeah, guys. They say gay guys have a higher standard than girls, but I don't know. Girls
you don't think there's some-
but girls don't
I
want
get
to
it
fuck
again,
me
sorry.
either. No, that's my fault. I talk a lot. I know.
No, I'm sorry.
John.
But you don't
realize-
think there's gay guys who like fat men?
Yeah,
Like chubby
They
chasers
call
and
what do they
gay
call
community?
bears? They
What's
call
that?
bears, right?
Oh shit!
And you're
What's
a-
his name? Fucking Steve,
You're like a grizzly.
Steve Miller.
Yeah, he
Yes,
likes
there
fat
you go.
Asian guys.
Regular.
He
yeah.
calls himself a sumo gutter loving
Oh, right.
faggot.
He likes fat Asian guys.
Gutter loving faggot or something like that.
sumo sexual.
He calls himself a gutter
And a
faggot.
gutter
Sumo because of
faggot.
the fat Asians he likes. He told me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he likes fat Asian.
the gutter,
Which is hard to
faggot
find.
Thing is,
It is,
You
but,
know how many
but there's
gay-
more
and then
chubby Asian
Shove
guys.
it down to gay.
Yeah,
It's usually gay people are in shape.
yeah.
Usually, I don't want to stereotype
Usually.
or be homophobic here or anything.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure. But my whole point is that if they say gay guys have a higher standard than girls do, and it's like I don't. if girls aren't like attracted to me,
Why
would guys?
That's good.
But I'm glad they're not.
Personality, I think. The eyes.
But I'm glad that they're not, because that's a good thing, isn't it? I don't want gay guys. Like,
yeah,
because
you got to deal. You think about that. You got to deal with guys, and guys are aggressive.
Guys are rapey.
Fucking yeah. I forget who said there was a comic who's like,
when you went to the gay club, Rod, were they over you? Like, did any guy?
Wait a minute. I just wanted to hear about Josh said you had to be rapey, and think about how he's projecting a little there. That's, Go ahead. Now, what was your question?
I said, when you were at the gay club,
right?
Did any guys come on to you?
Well, I was with my gay friend. It was really early. It wasn't very crowded.
Dude,
that's your excuse.
He wanted to get a T-shirt. There's some gay.
Do you like the gay clubs? Go.
I wouldn't say
they have really good music.
I've only been there a couple times.
I went there once.
Yeah. First of all clubs have bad music.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
I hate that.
Not everybody can play Pearl Jam, okay?
Exactly. I like concerts.
Yeah, you like rock. You're a rock and roll kind of guy. But here's the thing. Here's my experience. I went to Woody's and the music was good. And then, like, I know this sounds dumb, but it wasn't gay when I got there because it was early. Right. And then it got really gay because I turned around.
It's just a bunch of straight guys.
And there was a guy humping the back of my head, like not touching it, but like pretending. Like, and I was like, And then at the end of the night, this guy was asking me like about my friends. Like, are those your friends and stuff? And he was like, where do you live? And I was like, why are you asking that?
Is this a true story?
Yes.
The guy was humping your head.
He was pretending he was humping my head like this because I
thought you said no one hit on you.
But he was joke. It was like a joke. He was just dancing the back of my head.
There's always. You ever hear truth in humor?
Yes,
Ryan.
Yes.
But if somebody dances with you, it doesn't mean they want to fuck you.
So you're telling me if you would have grabbed his cock, he would have been offended?
Yes. You can't just do that in the gay bar. There's the rules.
You're wrong.
It said that on the wall. No cock grabbing.
Now I know you never were there.
I was there. I swear I was there.
Josh.
You know how easy it is to get blown in the gay bathroom?
How do you know?
I've heard.
Did you get blown?
No.
We don't care. There's minutes on this show.
I tell you. If I did, I tell you.
Oh,
my friend, I have a gay friend. It's no big deal.
Now, Brian, would you feel comfortable going into gay bar? Let's say your mom was like, Brian, I want to. Would you go at least to check it out? Or would you be like,
can we?
I don't think I would go alone.
No, with her.
Maybe to hang.
I'm talking about if you were having a night out, she said, "Oh, look at this place," and there's a gay bar. You're like, she's like, "Come on, Brian, let's just go in."
The problem is, she goes.
You're so damn attractive. You know they go over you.
Let him answer.
Well, I just had to. I'm sorry. John.
Go ahead.
Part of my ego feels like that's true, but
it is.
But no, you know what's fucked up?
No,
I gotta
Brian.
say it, but. Yeah, she'll cuddle with a gay guy because
she feels safe.
He's gay.
She told you about what I did?
She feels safe cuddling with gay men?
Well, yeah, and I'm like,
there's no risk.
and I'm thinking like, what the fuck?
Did you get a little jealous?
Wait a minute,
he's gay,
when does
right?
this happen?
I'm just like, what is?
Do you get
this?
jealous even though he's gay?
Hold on.
I'm like, I wish I was cuddling with him.
Yeah.
Easy joke. Goat's trying to jump into this. What
this wasn't true. I didn't realize it was a setup. I thought you were telling me a true story. But that was funny.
Now, have you gone in there with your backpack and your vest?
No, I want to make sure they cavity search me, not just search my backpack.
Wow, you have a whole plan and everything.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, would you be uncomfortable? I mean, the fact that you like the fact that they're gay, like kind of in a homophobic way, like, oh, geez, all these fags.
I don't even like. Well, let's be honest. I don't like when a woman, an unattractive person, is attracted to me and like says stuff like. One of my bosses.
How do you explain your girlfriend? But thank you. Shot at it.
King interrupt.
I think we better stop this. That's some controversy. Yeah, but like when all right, I don't even need to get into it. But when my boss says stuff to me, she's unattractive, and it kind of is weird.
Your boss is sexually assaulting you, or harassing you?
Sexually assaulting. Yeah, she's grabbing my dick.
So you're saying that only hot chicks should come on here? Is what you're saying? Oh. How does a woman know what your type is what I'm trying to say.
I want to say, do you have a mirror?
I'm a lady. I think I'm pretty. And then I come on to you and say, Brian, you're a handsome guy. And you go, listen, pig. And I'm like, what?
I was feeling comfortable, not rude.
I know. I'd just be like, oh, okay, yeah. It's
Brian and I hung out one night. Remember that night in Old City where we were talking to those two fat chicks? You opened them in that bar.
Yeah.
And there was these two fat chicks. The one I was talking to, she had big titties, but she was still a pig. The one you were talking to was just a pig. And then Brian got her number and he texted her. And this is way before he met Inam. I just want to clarify for the podcast. Way before, as he was talking to her at OkCupid, okay? And then I think I asked you, I said, did you follow up with that? And you're like, no, she was a fucking pig. Even though yes, you did. You said that, even though you approached her.
You said it as a joke.
Maybe he was joking.
I just wanted to practice, I guess.
He was practicing. I took him out to try to get laid. I'm the worst. I can't get myself laid. Dude. Let alone get this guy laid.
Can we go out, the three of us?
What's that?
Is there any
JoshCast?
Dope does very well, we all know, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
What the gals, I guess you
I don't know what
you're I got to...
what were you going to say about the JoshCast?
Why don't you go in there and talk to... You have your eyes on any girls who are
No, there's cute girls that come here. Goat knows that, but it's like once they hear the girls who come here sometimes, right?
There's regulars?
No, not regulars. Sometimes girls come in that are cute.
Oh, there are some girls that come in there.
And,
I've never seen anybody more than once.
Once they hear my cunt spewing rape humor.
Yeah, would you ever go up there and be like, look, I hate it when guys say the C word.
Yeah.
It just really irritates
like a feminist.
me.
Yeah.
Women?
Yeah. You know what really grinds me? Yeah, I would never hit on I feel uncomfortable hitting on a girl in open mic because I never get like, especially with my act, it's like I don't really.
Especially with
all right,
my act.
That would be extreme.
Sexy act.
Would you ever, if there was a girl you were pretty sure you were going to hit on, would you ever change your act?
No.
Just for that night, just to get laid?
Art?
No.
Is that what you just said, Brian?
No, it was just a curiosity. Like,
would you?
Not that you should, but
so let's get this straight. Would he, knowing if he changed, it would get him laid?
No.
Would he then change his act slightly?
That's what.
But how would I know I'm going to get laid though?
Just say you did.
I have a crystal ball.
All right.
I'm pretty sure if the girl was that desperate, she was going to fucking open mic community who looks like me. My act wouldn't be
really hot.
My act wouldn't matter.
You knew if you had changed your act, would you compromise your art?
No. That's what an idiot.
No,
but there's no way to know that.
Are you afraid that you wouldn't be able to have
There's
an
no
orgasm?
way.
What are you?
Girl?
Let me ask you a question. What are you worried about with girls? Like,
what am I worried about?
Yeah. What do you think? Why do you worry that they're not?
I don't know. Who said I was worried?
Well,
am I worried? Like,
oh
my god!
I think that's a good description. Worried.
I'm not worried.
I think you're always saying like, no girl. Like, first of all, you have to be especially just awful for nobody to be attracted to you.
Yeah,
it's literally impossible.
But physically, we all know that I look to lose a lot of weight.
There's chubby chasers in the women.
Yeah,
community.
but not a lot. But at least the ones that I
mean, you can lower your standards a little bit.
I know. I lower as low as I can go. That's why I can't get. That's why I can't get a boner sometimes because they're so unattractive. I'm like, this is.
Well, that's. I mean, really? Yeah. Maybe you should try the Viagra.
Maybe I should. Maybe it's depression. I got a depressed dick or something. It's possible.
Maybe you masturbate too much.
No, I made it 5 months and 3 weeks. I told you that years ago. 5 months and 3 weeks.
And did it hurt when you were
No.
When you broke the seal, so to speak?
No. So
it was a regular.
Let's hear about that. Why did you choose to do that?
Okay.
Saving it.
No, because they had a 30-day challenge, no fapping.
Who did?
And it's the internet. They tell guys to go 30 days because it builds up your testosterone. And listen, you can shake. He's shaking his head for the podcast.
Is that no fap February?
Yeah, it was no fap February originally. Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
I would never stop masturbating and having sex for that long. That's
no.
crazy.
But the thing is,
it's stupid.
I was tired of.
You got to keep your prostate in good shape, gentlemen.
I was tired of
your prostate masturbating.
I was tired of masturbating all the time, so that's what it's for. It's
you were depressed.
So
she would have said hi to us.
Okay.
Yeah. Good move, Josh.
I'm trying to explain what he asked me for the show, and you just.
Why you stop masturbating? Go ahead.
So I went at first. I did it 30 days. I made it. Then I tried it a few more times, and I got to the point. I was like, why do I why stop? It's so hard to get to that point because it takes a couple times to fail.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right. So then I made it 2 months. Then it went to 3. Then it went to 4. Next thing you know, it was almost half a year. And then I was like, I want to see what this stuff looks like when it comes out. Maybe it's going to be like a water sprinkler. And it was just a regular load.
That I find hard to believe.
But it didn't hurt.
It wasn't like a.
But you know what happened? You know what happens? Let me explain to you guys.
Well, I'll explain to you because you obviously don't pay attention in health class.
Listen,
go ahead.
This is what it feels. You might think it's painful when you go that. when you go that long without having an orgasm, you don't feel like a guy anymore. Like your brain, you feel like you have cum in your brain. Like your brain doesn't hurt, but it feels like your brain just clogged. Like there's just like stuff in your head, like I said, like cum in your brain, and you feel like you. I started looking at women as people, which I never did before. I think they're people because most of us look at them like
Have you ever done this as a bit? Because you should.
Yeah, I should. Dude. But seriously, like I usually we look at them usually as these fuck things. Like you do.
I don't.
You don't see them as people.
You're wrong.
You don't have a daughter. You have a son.
I got
an
idea for you, Josh.
I have a mom, 2 sisters, a niece.
You're crazy. How dare you? I totally look at it. Maybe that's why you don't get laid.
When you walk up, what do you think would happen if you somehow were able to look at girls as human beings?
I do.
Do you have a sister?
I have 2 sisters.
Dude,
I have 2 sisters. I have a mother. I have a niece. I have aunts. I have cousins.
Right, so just imagine,
but that doesn't mean I still don't think they're all cunts.
And you look at them sexually? God,
sometimes.
My sisters fuck like... Ugh.
Can we stop making this about me?
Oh, man.
I can't believe how sick you are.
All right,
how do you know who
do you want it to be about?
Oh, I mean, listen, I don't mind opening up. It's my podcast. I talk about a lot of personal stuff, but you guys are, double teaming me here. And
double teaming you? What do you feel?
Whoa.
Because you treat women like objects, and yet
I didn't treat them like objects. I don't even get laid. Okay, first of all, I guarantee you both have been to a strip club. I have never been to a strip club.
I hate strip clubs.
Yeah, you always get laid at strip clubs.
Have you been to one?
Yes.
When you go there, you're throwing money at them. You're objectifying.
I don't give them money.
You're a Jew. That's why you know.
No, because I hate it. I feel bad for them.
Now I'm getting lap dance.
I don't like getting fake.
Did it turn you on, or was it? Did it turn you on? Or you're like, this is fucking stupid?
I mean, I was right next to her.
But did it turn you on? Is that why she did it?
I don't know.
Do you like that kind of thing? Are you into girl-on-girl action?
It's interesting. I don't know.
Not every guy is.
No, you know why? Because it's
Rod.
It was fucking.
Really?
It was fake.
I like watching it, but it's not going to get me off. Is what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but there's always a chance that they're going to invite you.
No, it's not.
If you're watching,
guys like us don't have threesomes.
Just a little secret: girls get to touch as much as they want. Guys cannot do that.
You want to make
Did
out
Nam finger her? Is what I want to know.
I'll make out with you right now, Brian.
Did she put the fingers in the digits?
Let's
no,
get French kiss.
Just maybe did some.
Licked a little clit.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't allowed. Well, I didn't. The guy was staring at me, so I didn't do anything.
Did you guys see that movie Go? With the white guy and the black guy are getting lapped. It's by the stripper, and then the guy's like, "Don't touch her," and he grabs the girl's ass, and then the bouncer comes in and starts punching him, and he takes out a gun and shoots the guy.
That's what really happened.
No.
Corbin Lloyd parking in the handicap zone.
Whoa.
Mr. Energy.
Oh, you're gonna invite him on the show?
My grandpa's handicapped, and he's gonna park there, sir. You have to move your car. Sorry. I'm kidding. All right, so we can wrap this up now, you guys. It was fun. Well, do you guys have anything else to talk about? Any other questions or attacking this?
Attacking who?
Me or anything else?
I felt attacked.
Mr. Controversy right here.
I felt attacked tonight.
Well, when I attacked
wait, who do you feel attacked?
You were interrupted a lot.
Josh,
you were interrupted a lot.
No, me or him?
Yeah,
right. I interrupted.
You did.
I like to call it added.
All right. But do you guys have anything else to add before we wrap this thing up?
I don't know. Keep talking. I don't interrupt. But I'm bumped.
Oh, boy. All right, well, we'll wrap this up. Thanks, guys, for doing the show.
Yes. If I could drop that mic.
Goat and Brian Lecter. I'm sorry, Beeline. I don't want to give out your
I've been
room.
writing that on my... I don't really care, but I've been writing that on everything.
Look at those seat covers.
Try and keep
He's getting back into it.
Beeline? Is that what you're using as your name?
Back in the show business.
Did you sign up for the thing? I didn't see your name.
Yeah. He signed it.
He
signed it after you.
After you.
Why would you do that?
Because I fucking... What?
You were here
what does that
before
question even mean?
Because you were here before me.
You know, I like to hang out with the other guys. You know, we just like to chill.
I would have liked you to go before me.
Why?
I'd like you to open for me. I've always dreamt of that. I want to go on tour with you, and you open for me.
You know,
all right, thanks.
All right, on that note,
to be 100% serious, that would be an interesting idea if the three of us just
went on tour.
I was listening to this another podcast that doesn't have to be named, and they were talking about that, how they just went out and
a lot of comics did that. You know, a lot of comics they used to travel to New York together back when there was, you know, they used to go to New York and comedians from Philly and
hit the open mic circuit.
Yeah, and then they eventually.
Let's go. When are we going?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm not kidding.
All right, guys.
I'm not kidding either.
Thank you for doing the show. We're doing next week.
All right.
Thank you. Hey, Thursday night / Friday morning here. last night at the Crooked Eye Brewery. You just heard some podcast coverage with Goat and Bee Lion. That was fun. And at the open mic, I not bragging, but I did pretty good there. One of my jokes got a nice big reception. That was good. That rarely happens for the me. So that was pretty good, and I don't know what else to say about that. Nothing else. Yeah. So I only have one beer tonight, and my brain scrambled. Jesus. Yeah. Darren texted me yesterday, and he said for the cabaret is closing for the summer, I believe, for the first time in years. And Darren was like, "Hey, I was thinking maybe we can all get together, me, you, and John Rice, and some other guys, and we can do some Jack to the Boomer and some I'm Only Serious type stuff, like do some news and some bits and stuff." And I was like, yeah, well, we'll see. But then I was thinking about it. I was like, even though I shouldn't think like this, and like they're only using me pretty much. I mean, I'm the only guy they know that has a camera, and they don't really want to go other places. Like, I want to perform other places. I love the cabaret, but I still want to do stage time. They're most likely not gonna go other places, and it's like you can't just sit around an open mic that's closed for the summer and just, I'm not gonna get on stage anywhere else. Go on stage somewhere else. There's 5 or 6 other rooms in the city, But we'll see. I mean, maybe once a month or something we'll do something. I don't know. Unless they're gonna help me. I mean, if they're not gonna help me do my podcast, I mean, that's all I care about. I only care about podcast coverage. Whether people listen to this show or not, it makes me feel good to know I'm getting podcast coverage. So if they're not going to help me do my show, then yeah, I don't give a fuck about their stupid channels. But anyways, one beer, and folks, I fly off the handle. Let's see if there's anything going on in the topical news. Walmart sues Visa for putting customer security at risk. So if you have a Visa card, don't. I think I used my Visa card a few weeks ago at Walmart. Oh no. Man discovers he accidentally shot himself 3 days later. How does that happen? What did it like? He was in the shower, watching underneath his balls, his thigh, and he saw a big wound or something. A student allegedly beaten, held captive for days by online date. Oh my god, this woman must really hate a cock. By a Tinder date. So I never had luck on the Tinder. Yeah, so that happened. So it's a woman. So I was about to say. So I was going to say that it would have been not cool, but you figured it was a girl doing that to a guy. But no, a guy did that to a girl. He kidnapped her. And I never had any luck on the Tinder. I've gotten 3 numbers in a few years. I recently deleted it. Chances, it's very hard to get dates when you look like me. It's all about looks, folks. People tell you looks don't matter. That's not true. One woman had a strange, eye-opening encounter in a Target bathroom. Why does all these things happen at Target? I went to Target with my daughter last week. The door opened and someone came out of the restroom. She walked past 3 stalls and stood right in front of my door and leaned over and placed her eye. I'm sorry, this is creepy. She walks past 3 open stalls and stood directly in front of my door, then leaned over and placed her eye firmly up against the gap between the door and the frame and stared in at me. I am not making this up, let me tell you. It's awkward, bizarre. I got on my stall as quick as I could. I washed my hands. I like how she washed her hands. That was very considerate. Sorry about that, she said, but Target lets men and homosexuals just use in a bathroom. I am making sure you are a woman. So it was a woman making sure there was no guy in the bathroom. And my daughter raised an eyebrow and said, "Did you tell her that your teenage daughter has a girlfriend?" So yeah, that is pretty weird. Imagine if you're taking a shit or something, or you're on the can, and somebody just walks by and puts their eye right on your door. That's creepy, folks. But enough about my Friday nights. No, I'm kidding. I think so. All right. Kid Rock assistant died. We all heard that 911 call. If only the paramedics would have got there faster. A 70-year-old woman gives childbirth for the first time. Ill. Well, folks, that's not it for the show. It's almost, we're getting there. We're at the halfway point. If anybody's listening to this whole thing, oh my God, bless your heart. But, possible sober drunk commentary and, of course, more topical news and all this fun stuff and bits and all that. Yeah, it's JoshCast. We all know. Yeah. This song is for the guys out there that talk a big game about fucking bitches and breaking their pussy and all that shit. And, well, I gotta be honest with you, man. I got a problem. So soft, yeah. I talk a big game, like but something wrong with me, man. I don't know. I gotta see a urologist or some shit. But Alright, fuck it. Just listen. Yo, I talk a lot of shit, but I can't back it up. Cigar, you little dumb bitches, go laugh it up. Met this chick at a bar, texted her my address. She said I live real far, but she's a horny little slut, and she wants to have a good time. She showed up at my place 4 a.m. and it blew my mind. We didn't even get to know each other. We started going at it, then we jumped inside the covers. After making out and groping, things are hot and heavy. She put her hand on my penis and said, you ready? My dick's so soft, the opposite of hard. My little guy's so flaccid, hanging crooked like a fucking retard. My prick is just so soft, yeah. It's like an ice cream cone. I can't put my penis in the pussy. I'm gonna be forever alone. Cause I don't even know what to say. I know I'm not gay. I can't seem to get it up. Cause all I wanna do is fuck. These bitches laughing at me because my penis flaccid and weak. This shit is not funny. I can only shoot a load on my tummy.
Haha, you got a problem getting hardened. Haha, you stay soft like Charmin. And haha, your dick small willow dick. And haha, your dick soft pillow dick. I got that for you, Rolly, to get your beefaroni, to fill the cream up in her cannoli story. One time there was a girl leaning on a pole. That was my dick. When she found out, she was like, oh no, I was just waiting for my bus. I didn't even know that was your dick. And I was like, bitch, keep leaning up on that shit. I feel bad about your problem. The only way I can resolve it is to hand you a revolver and tell you to end your life cause it ain't worth it. If you can't get your dick hard in sex, then you best be jerking. Maybe you need a thick chick for your limp dick so she can get it stiff and shiz on that bitch's tits.
Cause I don't even know what to say. I know I'm not gay. I can't seem to get it up. Cause all I wanna do is fuck. These bitches laughing at me because my penis flaccid and weak. This shit is not funny. I can only shoot a load on my tummy. So go tell your girlfriends my dick is soft. I throw your cunt ass off a cliff like Laura Croft. Wait until I take the Viagra. I'm gonna fuck you for hours until you're a corpse, and still when you're dead I'll fuck you after. Bitch, so what? My dick's soft. I still fucking need your pussy. It don't matter that my dick is dead. I'm gonna lick and suck your booty. Hey, Saturday night here, and you wanted some sober drunk commentary, and you got it. Last night was very poppin', as the kids say, in the old city. Tonight, going to probably be in Center City, and then swing over probably. Probably not going to get any sober drunk commentary tonight. I might, but I already got like 15 minutes of it already. So, but once again, great thing about this show is when you have an unsuccessful show like a lot of us do, do whatever the fuck you want. It's your show. Do whatever you want. I mean, that's not a good attitude to have. People aren't going to come back and listen to it, but regardless. Stunning details emerge on Trump's gross behavior with women. So is this going to stop Donald Trump from being the president? You know, everyone says he's sexist. He said that a girl cannot be a 10 unless she has tits. He didn't say tits, but let's be honest, he pretty much said that. I don't know. Obama raised his eyebrows with a sexual tweet. Well, he is a man, isn't he? He says here, Obama tweets 69% statistic. And let's see, I would like to... where is it at? Obama made a mistake. 69% of Americans want the Senate to hold a vote on Garland. Alright, so I don't know what the answer to that is. I go to the worst site ever to get my my topical news. I already done enough topical news on this show. Why should I do more? But anyways, a woman sells a 1,000-pound house trained bison on Craigslist, and this is why I love Craigslist. I'm on there every day, but yeah, Craigslist is the website for weirdos, and I'm a weirdo, folks. John Legend tackles dad shaming from his wife with one tweet. He's funny. There's no dad shaming. When both of us go out to dinner, shame both of us. Chrissy doesn't have to take it all. We'll split it. So he defended his wife because he wants to get laid, of course, and has shut a lot of people up. Mom 7 Kids wins a $429.6 million jackpot. Good for her. If anybody deserves it, why not her? Oh, a hot chick is texting me right now. Let me read it. Josh, I want to suck your penis right now. Ooh, I'm kidding. Can you imagine if that was really true? Never. That was just probably some stupid email from Craigslist from a fat girl who wants money. Oh boy, my life is terrible. But what are you gonna do? I just don't pay for it. All right, enough. Man wakes up from his coma, and he has a hilarious request. Man wakes up, he's 48 years old, and says, I want Taco Bell. So this guy was crazy. Now this guy, why wouldn't they make him a spokesman of Taco Bell? Why? I mean, if Taco Bell heard that, think about it. This guy, I mean, they just need to put a camera in his hospital bed. They don't need any makeup, because he already looks like he got out of a coma, and he just wakes up and goes, I want Taco Bell. And give the guy $48 million. Why not? Man chokes girl to unconsciousness in a deli restroom, a place called Jason's Deli. So I hope he wasn't one of those transgender guys. This is why guys should not be in the same bathroom as girls. Girls take too long, I used to sneak in girls' bathrooms, I know. Oh, wait a minute. How do I edit this out? Yeah, enough of that. Missing 64-year-old hiker was found alive tied to a tree. Missing girl is alive thanks to intervention. There's 10 brands of liquor people can't stand anymore. I just bought some Jägermeister today. There's a 20-year-old basketball player just passed away. That's pretty sad. Well, I don't think there's a lot going on right now with the old topical news, but tomorrow I'm going to wrap this up with more odd and topical news. And anything else you hear will happen. If there's unless something is really going on tonight, I might record. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to record the sober drunk commentary again. And unless somebody talks to me or if anything interesting happens, I'm going to put it on. Most likely it won't, but I'll try. And it'll be another episode in the can. Folks, stay tuned. Why not? You're already listening so far. Don't be a quitter. No one likes a quitter, pussy.
Hey, it's Friday night here. Usually I record these sober commentary with drunk people on Saturdays, but the volume down here is pretty good. Yeah. I guess because a lot of people, it's college semester's over, so a lot of people are down here, celebrating the semester, graduation. Hey, I graduated from community college. You don't see me celebrating. Mostly because nobody gives a shit. But, yeah, what's going on? It's 2 a.m. Well, 1:59 a.m. Like it matters. And I'm outside, of course, the Cuba Libre. I might do a little walk around. But volume is higher than it usually is on a Friday night. Yeah, much higher. And I walk by the outdoor spot, and it's pretty dead. It's not. It's now it's still. Yeah. But the street harassment hasn't begun yet. A lot of thirsty ass dudes out here. I used to think I was a thirsty ass dude, but I realized that I am maybe a little desperate compared to some of these guys out here. Man, I am completely normal. These guys are just so fucking desperate and creepy, and I'm pretty sure I have come off creepy one time or a few times in my life without, by accident, but some of these guys are just fucking terrible. Like following girls, approaching them multiple times. But anyways, I can't say I'm that much better because I don't get results, but I don't really try much anymore. I'm a guy talking to himself in a cell phone for a podcast that doesn't have any listeners and 2 o'clock in the morning with no friends. Hung out by myself tonight as usual. Once in a while I hang out with somebody, but now everybody's starting to come out the bar now. People are starting to come out. The street harassment is beginning in a few minutes. Some white girl gave me a dirty look. It's always a dirty white girl. Give me a dirty look. Shit happens. Uh-oh. Another desperate guy next to me. Here comes one of the thirsty guys. He's sitting right next to me.
Ridiculous. That guy was so racist.
I'm not the only guy that's crazy out here. There's a guy talking on his phone next to me. He's not talking to anybody, but he's doing what I'm doing, except at least I have mine on speakerphone. He's talking into his phone, like he's actually talking to somebody. That's even worse than what I'm doing. Ugh. No way. Some stupid white girl walked past me twice, got no ass. Mad because she didn't get any black dick tonight. Now here goes another thirsty guy that I see. I don't know this guy at all, but I see him around every time in Old City, and he pretty much just, him and his other guys who are also thirsty and desperate and creepy, they just approach girls and they never get anything. The only time they get anything is when a girl's drunk, but that's any guy. Any guy can get a drunk girl. I just saw William Hung from American Idol. Uh-oh. There's a drunk Asian guy now, very loud. Oh boy. Yeah, it's getting, raunchiness is getting crazy here. So I was just recording and these dumb drunk skanks just sat right next to me. They don't have any respect. That's what happens when you're by yourself. When you're by yourself, skanks don't respect you. Which is why I don't take their pictures or do anything for them. It's absolutely terrible. I see this guy, he's so thirsty. He's still talking to these two girls. One of the guys I tell you about, he's still talking to this one girl. They're obviously very drunk. They're obviously very wasted. And he's still trying to pick them up. They want nothing to do with him, so. Now it's getting to a point where it gets to the summer weather. This is where all the whores pretend it's Miami and they hardly wear anything. It's nice, but it's still very whore-y. Fucking sluts, man. I wish there was something I could do on Friday and Saturdays besides this shit. I'm tired of these fucking skanks. They're all the fucking same. They're no different. This guy is getting the phone number, though. He's getting the phone number, even though he's got his arm around it. But will she text him back, though, is the question. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I just moved away from her shoe, got stuck in the sewer. Bitch can't even walk on her heels. Dumb fucking skanks seem to follow me to where I go. They're all the fucking same. No matter where you go, you gotta deal with a skank. Let me tell you. They're everywhere, no matter what you can do. So anyways, hopefully these drunk people get away from me so I get back to my spot. But it's amazing. I'm talking to my phone right now. People are so interested in my conversation. My conversation is so much better than everybody else's because my voice is beautiful. And I make it just better. I make everything better than I do. Especially when it's a bunch of skags. Fucking bitch. Ugh. Thank God they left. Fucking smells like skank over here now. But anyways, nothing me and my woman bashing. There's a hippie guy out here who's drunk, who's street harassing girls. That's pretty cool. Don't you open up that window. Go out and, oh, sorry, I don't have any. I don't carry change, really. Yeah. know. Oh, even though this guy's street rat, he's asked me for change. This guy's horny and he's hungry. Oh boy. What are you gonna do? So anyway, it's 2:07 right now. Now the street harassment is happening. Guys are in packs, they're following girls, very creepy. But it's happening. I'm covering it. I'm the only guy out here just making coverage of this. Nobody else has the balls to do it. I'm the only comedian that's out here, folks, doing this coverage shit. Who else? You tell me. You name who else does this shit. It's amazing because guys come down here. They think they have a chance with these skanks. And even though they are skanks, most of these skanks, they just want attention. So they don't go home with anybody. They just go home with themselves and fuck themselves with a black dildo. The psychology is amazing, folks. People waiting for their Ubers. People always getting run over by Ubers. That's right. Snapchat. More like Snatch Chat. I mean, am I right? No Snapchatting. I don't want to hear any Snapchatting from you tonight. Be good. Okay. So, yeah, it was popping down here tonight. I wonder how tomorrow's going to be. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about going to Center City. But Center City is usually, it sucks on Saturdays. But I probably will be at both. I'm not sure if I even use this coverage. If not, I'm just talking to the walls right now. But yeah, I can't believe it's Friday. It's so crazy out here, man. I can't believe it. This guy is still trying to pick this girl up. She's drunk. He got her phone number, though, but now her friend is being approached by this other drunk guy. Are you following along with this? See a lot of smoke out here. It's fucking popping out here, dude. Listen to this shit. You know these drunk people, you know these white people are drunk when they come over talking to me. Let me tell you, folks, this girl's about to get hit by her car. Man, tonight's a pretty good night, though. I only danced for like 2 girls, but shit, man. That's better than nothing. I'm pretty sure I did better than most guys that came out here to this shit. No Snapchatting, I said. I don't want to see you Snapchatting. That's not good to Snapchat out here. It's dangerous. On the streets. Yeah, man, no Snapchatting. Oh, there's some wild girls across the street. Should I approach them? Oh, no. I don't know if I should go across the street, man. Wild girls, I don't know. They might chew me up and spit me out. I don't know, man. Oh, man, here comes the street harassment. It's all happening here, folks. It's 2:12 a.m. I'm going to head down to my train in about 10 minutes. All right, a lot of the good news is a lot of the guys. I don't know what it is about guys, but random guys like to stand next to me. I think it's because I'm by myself. And they see that I'm by myself, and they randomly just want to stand next to me. It's so fucking creepy. Like, can you stand next to somebody else? But, yeah, man, people are still out right now. The weather is beautiful. It's like 70 degrees out here. Perfect Philly weather. What is this, a fucking weather forecast? And, there's 4 chicks across the street. They're waiting for guys to approach them. I see some black guys walking towards them. I wonder if they're going to hit them up. Oh, they're taking selfies. That means they want attention. All the girls want attention out here, but the question I have is, where are the girls who want the dick? That's what I want to know. The JoshCast coverage down here, I let people know what's really going on in the streets. You want to know what it's like to be down here at 2 a.m.? You want to know what it's like to be out here in the streets? The JoshCast podcast, it covers that, pretty much. Oh, they're walking away. I guess they got street harassed by those guys. Damn. That's terrible. Oh, there's a cab right up this guy's ass. And what did he look like? He almost hit him. He rear-ended him. Now I got a homeless guy next to me. This isn't good. Yeah, so these girls are still doing Snapchat across the street. Thank God. It's so hard to find a good spot to stand where no one will bother you. I'm trying to get to a place where I can go by myself. You know what I mean? And where nobody will bother me. Because this random homeless people won't come up to you and just start asking you for shit. Yeah. Work. Yeah, they're still waiting though. They're staying out there all night pretty much. They don't care. They got nowhere else to be. Doesn't bother them. Alright, so the good news is I'm by myself right now. No one's really around me. All the chodes, all the guys they moved away from me. And I'm just standing across the street, just looking very chubby. Yeah, lots of Ubers out here.
No, on real, because I see how they lie.
Oh yeah, I love the environment out here. Tonight is hot, man. Oh shit. Oh, here come the 4 girls. They're gonna approach me tonight. I got a feeling. I look so handsome in my polo dress shirt. I look so handsome out here. They're crossing the street. Here they are. They're coming towards me. Oh, no, they're not coming towards me. I was stupid to think they would actually come over here. That was my fault, though. I guess I don't deserve it, then. Uh-oh. She's using this guy. She's using this guy to get something off her feet. That's messed up. It's bubblegum or some shit. I know you want a bad thing. Yeah, so now a lot of girls are walking by. There's a lot of street harassers around me. Now there's 2 guys around me. Damn, it's so hard to find a spot where no one bothers you, man. You know, I try to stay my ground. Oh, my hair feels really soft right now. It's absolutely amazing. You should feel how my hair is so soft. It's ridiculous. It's really great. Alright, so now it's 2:17. I'm probably gonna go down in about 10 minutes. I always miss my train anyway, so it doesn't matter which time I go down there, but I got these fucking random dudes around me. This shit sucks. Alright, more people are coming this way. I like how guys brag about phone numbers. Phone numbers do not mean shit. I used to get numbers all the time when I was younger, back when I used to care and I used to ask. I never went anywhere. They give you their phone number and they don't even text back. Who gives a shit? Whoop-de-doo. You went out, you got 5 numbers from some girls. Wow. Wow, you really did great tonight. You think you killed it, you know? Who gives a fuck? These girls are definitely getting their attention. That's what they go out for. Go out dressed like whores, and it's just that easy. Dress like a whore, stand around, and you will get approached like a whore. Excuse me. Why am I saying excuse me? Fuck you. No one's even listening to this shit anyway. What's going on right now? Nothing's really going on down this street. People are still out, though. I was thinking about driving down tonight, but, you know, I don't like driving down. Especially, I'm glad I didn't drive down tonight, because imagine the traffic on I-95. Forget about it. On a night like this, there's got to be a lot of traffic. I'm standing out here like I'm going to get late or something. Look at me. I'm standing by myself. Look at me, girls. Free dick.
Alright, we're going to go to...
They're talking out loud. Obviously, they want it. I'm just not doing anything at this point. All right, I'm done recording. That's enough.
We're gonna wrap this episode up now. Last night I went to Center City. Long story short, I brought my voice recorder with me, and I tried to get some sober commentary, but nothing really happened. Plus, I already had Old City sober commentary, so that's enough of that. We're going to jump right over to the topical news and then end this thing with some odd news. Yeah! Let's do that, dude. Special guests on this episode, B Lion and Goat. That's pretty cool. At least I got some guests on, you know. One state sold nearly 300 million worth of pot in just the first 3 months. So that just goes to show the people, they love to smoke the weed. They love it. What happened to this student who tried to apply for financial aid? Oh, she found out she's legally dead. So how scary is that? Somebody said that this white girl was dead. Neighbor's note about stolen package goes viral. So let's see. I don't want to watch the video, of course. Signed by Malcolm. Think you might have a partial delivery left by your side gate. Saw some gypsies pinch it. Would have stopped them if you'd been nicer neighbors. So Malcolm is a bit of a prankster. Oh wow. So that's nonsense going on. I don't have any relationship with my neighbors next door. They're like Jamaican black or something. And yeah. That's that. Okay, Obama is talking about Trump. Ignorance is not a virtue. Looks like Obama's doing a fuck motion in this picture. This meteorologist, Asian woman, she has to cover her tits up. I guess she's showing a little bit too much boobage. I just saw a news clip from a woman from I think it was London or England. They have some ugly fat bitches, and that almost every woman is fat and ugly. If I moved there, I would probably still not get laid, which is sad because they are just gross. Alright, let's get to the odd news, strange news, weird news. There's not a lot really going on in the regular news. $1 million prize awaits winners of X-rated American Idol. Shows a guy bending a woman over in an audition. These Play-Doh portraits freak us out. So this guy, he put Play-Doh over his face, and it looks like his face is turned inside out. It's pretty nasty. This tractor trailer overturned on the Tappan Zee Bridge. Actor hilariously improvises film trailer with random people. So he just sat down next to random people. I would be like, oh dude, if you're just gonna film a movie with me, yeah, you gotta pay me. You know, how can you fucking just use somebody and not credit them in the movie? I want residuals, damn it. There's a dog waiting in line for ice cream that has really good manners. Alright. Jerk shirt lets you masturbate anywhere without fear of getting caught. So it's a masturbation shirt, and you put your hand in it, and you can just, you know, do your thing. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna buy that. Payless pulls light up shoes after family says toddler caught on fire. So I used to have shoes like that when I was a kid. It was called LA Gear, I remember. And I used to buy them, and everyone was, whoa, that's so cool, man. Yeah, I was such an N-word back then. Alright, enough. Raccoon's power station caper cuts electricity to 40,000 Seattle homes. Okay. Frog's giant penis is riveting. So this frog has a giant cock. That's interesting. Jennifer Lawrence has just 2 words to say to Donald Trump. She has her middle finger up, so I guess fuck you. Is that it? Oh my god, I'm so smart. This Asian girl put a corn on the cob on a power drill, and she's eating it. I don't know why, but when I see Asian girls eating stuff like that, it makes me horny. I don't know why. I guess it's just because it's an oral sex thing. I don't know. Beach woman's feat of strength is uplifting. Get it? Uplifting? She's bench pressing people. There's a Ninja Turtles porn parody, and it will shock you. Let's see this. You're about to taste our turtle wax, one of the lines says. TMNT porn parody, Teen Inch Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Especially in the lower shell area. Pepperoni? I've already got a pepperoni. It's long and green, and it's in my pants. I am a furry.
Good morning.
It looks pretty, I mean, it looks funny, but once again, but who's getting off to that is the question. Like, I can understand watching that to make yourself laugh, but is anybody going to, no one's going to beat off. It's just like, I was going to download the Married with Children porn parody, and I realized, how am I going to get off to this? I can't beat off to this. You know, it's funny, but is it erotic? No. Alright, so, that's going to be it for this show. if anybody listened to this whole thing, oh my God, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. On the next episode, I might have Vince Paul on the show. He contacted me last week and said he listened to the last episode and he wanted to be on the show. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but this coming Wednesday, it's going to be the last night of the cabaret, not for good, but for the summer. So, most likely, unless they're bluffing. So, that might happen, but once again, that's for next week. So, thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys on the next one. JoshCast.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.